up, you guys? It's your boy Luis Torres, and funny enough, so if you guys remember the fact that Dave Mustaine from Megadeth went ahead and sold off a bunch of his gear in 2019, and it's funny because at one point I actually looked into, at the very least buying one of his Deans, and lo and behold, literally instantaneously all of his guitars had been sold off at one shot. So here's this one guy who bought all of Dave Mustaine's guitars, and a lot of people were really annoyed. But listen, in the end, if you were a musician and you had the chance to get one big check for everything that you had, why wouldn't you do that? Like, you don't have to worry about shipping guitars to a bunch of different places. You literally just get a crate, get them all on, and off it goes to one location. So, so here's this one guy who buys all of his guitars and spent thousands and thousands of dollars to get them, and the world eventually exploded on the guy and basically said, "You're not a nice man." Which, listen, it's business. You know what I'm saying? It's business, business, business. But the guy, to kind of counter the retaliation or the animosity that people had, he decided, I'm going to go ahead and come up with this story, which is, hey guys, don't take it personally, but ultimately, I'm just going to keep all of the guitars for myself. So, all right, that kind of helped mitigate that punch in the throat that everyone was throwing in his direction. But now he's selling them. And dude, there's a bigger uproar now than there was when the guy first bought them. Listen, if you're an investor, I'm sorry, man. Whether you're buying tulips, buying guitars, buying real estate, buying bonds with $5 million face values, like, dude, it's business. Do not take any of that personally. It is someone who's like, hey, I have the money. I think I can make money on this deal. And he came up with some story, telling everyone, hey, it is what it is, but I'm going to keep all of them. And now he's selling one guitar for $63,000. But he also has a best offer available too. So I'm sure in him selling one of Dave Mustaine's private collection, custom Dean Dave Mustaine models that for the most part would probably cost anyone, $6,000, $8,000, right? Because the Kerry King is $8,000. So let's say it's worth a little more because it came directly from Dave. Let's call it $10,000. And you're trying to get 43. But if someone offers you $15,000, then you made bank. But literally someone posted the photo that he had on Reverb showing the $63,000 price tag, and dude, the internet cracked in half. Hey, why are people so burnt? Bro, if you bought a house today for $300,000 and you could sell it tomorrow for $400,000, bro, you would do it. And if the last owner knocks on your door and says, bro, why are you doing me like that? Yo, it's just business, son. It is just business. So good for that dude. Listen, I grew up with Megadeth. I remember Megadeth's first album, and I'm like, who the hell is this clown? And it's like, oh, okay, never mind. He was in Metallica. Okay, that's good. So, listen, if he wants to unload his gear, you have to anticipate that someone, the buyer, is going to one day take that guitar, or the guitars, plural, and sell them for a huge profit. bro, that is life right there. Bro, if I could afford, what Porsche was that was super rare? It was like, I don't know, like a Porsche 911 C4 Targa. No, it wasn't a Targa. But whatever. In the end, if you bought one, it was like 160,000, 165,000. Bro, there were people on the list for it who were selling it before they even got the car for 200. Bro, you buy a car for 160,000, you don't even take possession of it, but you can dump it for 200. Bro, good on you. That is sick. So I don't know why everyone was all butthurt at the fact that this dude is trying to sell one guitar for 63,000. And listen, like I even told the guy that posted it, I said, bro, that's like being angry when everyone that had a Fortin 33 when they were out of production and never to be made ever again. I remember posting mine for sale for $2,500, and then one of my buddies posted his for $3,000, and then I posted mine. I revamped the price to $3,333.33, and then one of my other buddies decided to one-up me, and he posted his for $6,666.66. Like, dude, that also broke the internet. Like, you have no idea. People were like, what is going on with these ridiculous prices? Yo, someone is selling it for $3,333.33, and someone else thought it would be funny to sell theirs for $6,666.66. Dude, and I'm reading this laughing because dudes were all up in arms. And, you know, listen, in the end, it was free advertising. I ended up selling one for, you know, hundreds of dollars, but again, like I said, at one point, they had noted that they were not going to be in production ever again. And then dudes were still selling theirs on Reverb for $500 when suddenly Mike Fortin decided to announce that he's actually going to make a second round of the 33 pedal. So that, of course, you know, made the market just drop out of bed. And, you know, that it is what it is, man. Listen, if you can make a buck because someone wants what you have, then so be it. Dude, look at my car. If someone wanted to give me $5,000 more than this car is worth, all day long, yo, take it, thank you. I'm gonna go and pay off the note and keep my $5,000 and maybe buy a Fortin 33 for $3,333.33. But, you know, no one's gonna buy that guitar for $63,000. And if you've got bank like that, then good for you. You're probably driving a Ferrari. You know, and there are people like that. Dude, go to the Paul Reed Smith Facebook group. There's a guy that owns like 30 Paul Reed Smith custom 10 tops. The guy owns 3 Ferraris. Like, I would imagine that you'd be able to buy 3 Ferraris if you own that many Paul Reed Smiths. So there are people out there, you know, that have that kind of bank. That dude is not ever in this lifetime ever going to get $63,000 for any of Dave Mustaine's guitars. Maybe the entire collection, but definitely not for one. You know, I don't know why everyone's all burnt and upset by it. Yo, I hope that dude increases it to $163,000 and watch our backbone in the entire United States just fail. So guys, hey, listen, huge shout out to my boy Shawn Davis, who is Truck Driver Shawn on YouTube. Dude, if you are not following that man, then I don't know what is wrong with you in your cabeza. All right? You guys need to go ahead, click on the description below, click on Truck Driver Shawn. He's super funny and super talented. Dude, he's a sick guitarist. You know, the fact that that guy is just like I'm just chilling in my truck, and I'm gonna jam for a little bit. And you're just like, what? Like, dude, like, how are you not in some band, like, touring now? But super talented guitarist, super funny. I met him a few weeks ago, and just legit, just down-to-earth guy, just like anyone, dude. He's just he works, he banks his money, and plays guitar just like all of us, you know? So click on the link below. Check out Truck Driver Shawn's Facebook account also. I'll tag that at the bottom also, and his YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, jerk, hit the subscribe button. It's right here. Right here. In case you have no idea where the button is. Guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Hope you guys are safe and healthy. And as usual, I will talk to you guys soon. I need to go ahead and ship a bunch of pedals to Truck Driver Shawn and my boy. Would you believe that I have to drive all the way back home because I forgot my wallet? You know where my wallet is? In my living room table right now. Yeah.